one more day. If I just had one more day. We're going to talk about one more day on this episode of the Driving with Rob podcast. In one more day, my vacation starts. If I can make it through today, if I can make it through Friday, one more day is all I have to work, then it's the weekend. How many times have you said to yourself, I wish I had one more day? I could finish this project if I had one more day. One more day of hard work, the rest of it's easy. I'm never going to get it done today if I had one more day. How many times have you said it? I think about how many times I've said it. One more day. That's all it would take. One more day. If I had one more day, I could finish this report for school. One more day till spring break. If there's one thing that everybody pretty much universally wishes that they had, it's one more day. One more day of overtime and I could pay my Visa bill. I've heard it said 100 times that nobody on their deathbed says, I wish I had worked more. I wish I had made more money. What does everybody wish for? One more day. When you realize that you're in your last days, that you're about to leave this earth, everything you've done, everything you've worked for, every trophy you've won, every success you've ever had, you're about to leave it all behind. At that moment in your life, what do you want? One more day. And I think about people I've known, family members, loved ones who have passed away. And I think if I just have one more day, not to go anywhere, not to do anything, just to spend one more day with my dad. Just to talk to him. To ask him questions that I never got around to asking. To tell him things that I never got around to telling him if I had one more day. One more day would be more precious than everything you own. One more day would be more important than anything you've ever done. One more day would be the greatest event in your life. Just one more day. Can you imagine the magnitude and the power and the strength that you could get from one more day? But we're not guaranteed one more day. You're not guaranteed your next breath. I'm driving in the truck right now as I'm recording this. I could be in a traffic accident and not have one more day. A meteor could fall down from the sky and stop me in my tracks. It's probably not likely, but there are so many other things that could happen that would keep me from having one more day. And you think about your loved ones that have passed on. Both my parents are gone. All four of my grandparents are gone. People I love, people that were influential in my life, that have left this earth, that I wish I had one more day to spend with them. If it were possible to know when your last day on earth would be, would you want to know? If you knew that October 29th was your last day on earth, that somehow you knew that was going to be your last day, would you want to know? Or suppose something terrible happened to you, and the Lord said, I'm going to send you back for one more day. How would that day be different? What would you do if you had one more day? If you yourself had one more day, you wouldn't check your bank account. You wouldn't bother finishing that project that you'd been working on. You would want all your family and friends together so you could tell them the truth maybe for the first time in your life, you would tell the people who are important to you just how important they are. You would tell those people that you love how much you love them. You would tell your enemies that you're sorry or that you forgive them. You'd want to be in a quiet place where you could thank God for the life that He gave you, for the life that you've had, for the people that you've known and loved. And my challenge to you and my challenge to myself is to forgive those that you think have done you wrong. And to tell those people who are so important to you that you love so much just how much you love them. And before you get into an argument with a family member or a coworker or a friend, take a deep breath, count to 5, and pretend that today is your last day. And think to yourself, how would I handle this situation differently if today was my last day? Would I be disappointed that I didn't get that promotion at work? Would I be so quick to get my feelings hurt because of something somebody said to me or said about me? What if today was your one more day? All the things that you think are so important suddenly wouldn't matter to you at all. And everything that you had worked so hard to achieve, everything that you had strived for, everything you wanted to accomplish, all of a sudden pales in comparison to having just one more day. And that's the podcast for today. I'm glad you downloaded. I'm glad you listened. And I hope that you have many, many more days. Click on subscribe and follow. Click on like, leave a comment. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it with your friends. And hopefully I'll have at least one more day to talk to you again. I'll talk to you next time. Bye now.